Hello everyone, my name is Sierra Rose with CC Rose Tarot. This is your June love reading for Capricorn 2019. Please like, share, or subscribe to my channel. To people, new visitors, returning subscribers, thank you, love you so much. Thanks for the feedback and the love. I'm going to just pull out a love reading towards the end of the month for June. Needed to get this clarity out for my Capricorns, for my earth signs. I just pulled your cards from the Rider-Waite tarot deck, which is tarot deck, and I'm going to pull some interpretation cards, probably from another deck after us going through this deck and seeing the responses that I've gotten channeled through spirit. Again, this is for entertainment and informational purposes only. If you like information about how to reach me, it should be in the description box below. All right, so let's focus on the first set of cards. I have the Four of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Shadow Side card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Swords. Now, what's going on here? I'm taking as that there's been some challenges surrounding a situation which has kept you in mental constraints in a way, because we're dealing with the Swords, which is intellect. Swords is air signs, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy. But I have the Page of Wands, and then I have the Shadow Side, and I have the Wheel of Fortune with the King of Swords. So it looks like love-wise, this might have been some secrets or something under the table that has been going on with you or an opposing energy. With the Page of Wands, I would say that it could be a young energy, but there's just something surrounding this situation. You've been in a love situation where you've had to be pretty challenging. It's been pretty challenging with someone. They may have childhood repression or trauma that they've gone through, because I see the Page followed by the Shadow Side, and it seems like you've been battling this. You might have been very patient, exercising a lot of your earth energy and dealing with this person's shadow side issues, trauma from when they were a child. And if this is not them, might be yours. They feel very challenged by aspects of you that you're probably not revealing, and it centered around this inner child, some people call it inner demons, things that have gone on within a timeline or something within your life. It could be you or the other person's energy. You're feeling challenged by this. With that being said, I have the Wheel of Fortune. If you see that, in this deck they call it the Wheel of the Year, and then I have the King of Swords. So you're on top of, and if you notice, this is the cardinal energy card. You are a cardinal sign, so you've been, in a way, exercising a lot of intellect and taking a lot of leadership with the King of Swords and taking control of your finances, taking control of your life. You might have had a lot of good luck come in recently. You might have had new opportunities. Just a lot of good luck, in your life. I see a lot of King of Swords energy, so this might be you. You've conjured up and thought of strategic ways on how to exercise stability in your life. And with that being said, how it goes into play with your love life. Let's move on down here. It looks like you're really, really focused on clearing out a lot of energies. Okay, I have the Seven of Swords and I have the Page of Swords. First, we have the Page of Swords. So the Page is, again, a young energy, a more ambitious energy, but he's holding his swords. He's set out for his adventures. And then we have the Seven of Swords. He's walking away from battle. So it might take a lot of energy to cut out a lot of things in your life and have restrictions, and you might have walked away from situations that haven't served you, or you might be considering walking away from situations that haven't served you, or you might be dealing with someone that's considering walking away from you because of these shadow side aspects that you're exhibiting. Like, well, basically, I'm saying the energy is interchange. It can go back and forth. It's interchangeable. So it's basically like this: someone's exercising a lot of intellect on building enough guts to walk towards their passions. I have the Temperance card. So you're exercising a lot of restrictions with yourself, and working on balancing your life, because that's what she's doing. She got one foot in the water, one foot on land. So you're exercising how to balance your spirituality along with, the material and tangible things. With that being said, if you've had to cut energies out of your life, or if there's energies that have kept you in this shadow place, the best thing probably at this point is to walk away. You're using this sword. You're using a sword. You may be keeping someone out mentally and emotionally with a lot of the swords energy, with the shadow energy. They may feel like it's very hard to get through to you, even though you are very in tune with keeping balance as far as home goes. There's nothing wrong with that. But to see the Temperance card, it looks like the restrictions are there and there's been a lot of thinking on walking away. The next card is Ten of Wands. This is a heavy load that you're carrying on yourself or someone else is carrying because of these shadow side aspects, which can be a number of things. Why would you, what are you hiding? Or what are they hiding? What are they keeping from you? There's something that will be revealed because the light is coming in. I always point that out on this card. With that light coming in, you can't hide from that light too long. What is keeping the weight on you? Even though you're balancing out your spirituality, you're working on, you're having restrictions, you're working on, keeping yourself mentally together. Why is it that you feel like you need to walk away? Or why is it that you feel like you're battling someone? Or why do they feel like it's hard to get through to you intellectually? Why do they feel like it's hard to balance the spiritual with the physical? What weight are you carrying? Is it the pursuance of the Wheel of Fortune, the pursuance of more money, more wealth, more tangible items? Why do you have this weight on your shoulders? I'm going to pull another card. The deck is shuffled already, okay? So you have a King of Swords. I got a lot of swords. So you're exercising a lot of strategic intellect on carrying out a plan. Of the swords is coming in delivering a message. Okay, see a Queen of Cups. You might be dealing with a water sign, or you have someone with water in their chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person might feel like it's challenging to communicate with you. And maybe they've been coming to you, letting you know how they feel. Let's see. What's the next card? Most definitely. Ten of Swords. So this energy, male, female, but it is a queen. It is a feminine energy. But this can be for whoever. It feels very, very devastated and hurt by the dynamic of the relationship. That they can't, and it's starting to exhaust them. Or this might be you. It's starting to exhaust you that you cannot mentally get through to whomever. Or just, tear down that wall. You can't figure them out. You don't know what the hell is going on with them. And that's pretty much what this is looking like. Or they don't know what's going on with you. And it looks like they're in communication with you and been letting you know this, but this is eventually how they're feeling, or how you're feeling. You're feeling very let down emotionally and that they can't communicate with you. Next card I have is Eight of Cups. They're turning their back away from the situation, or you're turning your back away and focusing more on manifestation of the dreams, manifestations of what they truly, truly want. it looks like this is something that you're pondering, that it's exhausting you, that you cannot have an intellectual build with someone, or it's exhausting them that they cannot build with you intellectually. It's challenging to communicate. I have a lot of swords, which is air, which is rules, intellect, and communication. So I'm saying that this is just, it's been challenging to communicate with this person or vice versa, and they're considering walking away. Now, let's clarify, are they going to walk away? Hell to the no. I got the Lover's card. So you're in love and they love you. You love them so much. And maybe it's just stuff that you've been through that they just cannot understand at this moment. And with the Lover's card and a lot of this water energy, this is a twin flame energy. You're very it's worth fighting for. I see through all these challenges that you've had that it's going to probably just blossom more to love, more to romance. You may take the next step and keeping this union sacred, because you will probably move towards understanding each other more, because it looks like that's needed with the swords energy. Communication and open communication is needed. And once you see this person, or once they see you really turning your back away from them and focusing on your emotions and focusing on you, it will draw them more into you, and they will realize they don't want to lose you. Or vice versa, or, once you see that they have other interests or something else, it's going to draw you closer to them, because you'll realize their importance to you, okay? I'm going to finish this reading off with the Ace of Cups. Again, like I said, this is fulfillment of love. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Horizon, okay? So everything's going to be all right. The challenges that you've had as far as, communication goes, it looks like emotionally y'all are chained together, spiritually, cosmically, and that's probably why you feel like you don't have to talk all the time. You're an earth sign. Y'all don't communicate. Not too much. But with the Ace of Cups, it's overflowing with love, overflowing with emotions, overflowing with romance. You know that this is sacred, but you may have to just relax on, and turn away for a little bit and just do you for a little bit to bring them closer to you. Or they're going to do this to you. But it's definitely going to overflow with more love once you see, how it feels, the void and separation. That feeling isn't good when it's somebody that you really, really love. You can't even sleep without them, okay? I hope you enjoyed this reading, Capricorn. I hope I spelled out everything clearly to you. Stay tuned for my July reading. Good luck with your love life, and I hope that I touched somebody's heart tonight. And take care. Mwah.